Well, we need to take on big fights and deliver real results to the good people of Pennsylvania, to break through the partisan gridlock and bring Republicans and Democrats together to finally get some things done in Harrisburg, like making sure we invest in our education system and change the dynamics in schools to do away with our reliance on standardized testing and create more space in the classroom for arts and humanities and vocational and technical training so that we can empower students to meet the opportunities that they want for themselves, not some bureaucrat in Harrisburg. We also need to ensure that we have safe communities. And so I'll invest in police and put more money and more resources into law enforcement to create safer communities and safer spaces for the community and the police to work together. Third, we're going to ensure that we grow our economy by taking advantage of the unique opportunities we have around energy and eds and meds, and also ensuring that our economy grows for all, including people who have been left out and left behind too oftentimes in the past, in communities that have been forgotten. And finally, I'll be a governor that makes sure Pennsylvanians don't get screwed. I mean, think about it. We have too many big corporations that put profits before people. Too many opportunities where Pennsylvanians aren't getting a fair shake. As Attorney General, I've stood up to the powerful interests on behalf of the people, and I'll keep doing that work as your next governor. Look, as Attorney General, I went to court over 40 times to defend people's right to vote and to ensure that their votes were counted during the 2020 election. Every single time I went to court, I won, and those who were trying to suppress the vote lost. And we had a free and fair, safe and secure election that some Republicans won and some Democrats won in the different positions they were running for. What we really need to do right now is come together with some common sense, not conspiracy theories, and ensure that we do some things that improve our election system, like listening to Republican and Democratic county commissioners who want pre-canvassing so they can process ballots before election day so we can get results quicker. So we can do things like automatic voter registration, so all legal eligible voters have the opportunity to participate in our democracy. That we get young people engaged in our democracy early by offering pre-registration for 16 and 17-year-olds. So while they won't be able to vote when they're that age, that right when they turn 18, they're already on the voting rolls. And finally, I'm going to make sure we appoint a pro-democracy Secretary of State, someone who's going to oversee our elections with integrity, who's going to ensure that we continue to have free and fair, safe and secure elections here in Pennsylvania. Well, if you look at my track record as a state representative, as a county commissioner, and now as Attorney General, I've earned a reputation as a bipartisan consensus builder, as someone who knows how to bring both sides together for the common good. We need to break the fever of partisanship and gridlock in Harrisburg and get back to bringing people together to get things done. Look, I talk to Republicans, Democrats, and Independents all across Pennsylvania every day, and the common refrain I hear from them, beyond any particular issue, is they just want government to work again in their interest, not in the special interest, and they want the gridlock to end. And so I've got a long track record of doing that, of working on bills with Republicans in the legislature to get them passed. As a leader in our county government in Montgomery County, actually reducing spending and having the lowest taxes in the region, earning our AAA bond rating back, and also making sure that we increase the output of government to meet the needs for those who had the most at risk. As Attorney General, I've brought warring factions together to get big things done. For those of you from Western Pennsylvania, of course you know Highmark and UPMC and the battles they had for more than a decade. 3 governors, 5 attorneys general tried to get them together, and on the eve of 1.9 million Western Pennsylvanians about to lose access to health care because of this battle between the 2 companies, I stepped in and resolved that dispute and ensured access to nearly 2 million people in Western Pennsylvania to still be able to see their doctors and go to the hospital of their choice. I've got a long track record of bringing people together to get things done, and I'll continue that work as governor.